Now, in your opinion, and this is pretty much I think it's a sensitive question, but I'll ask it anyway. Um, do you think language access is a human rights issue? Do you think, and how does that play, in your opinion, in a bilingual country like Canada, which has two official languages, English and French, and the victim in this case, or the deceased in this case, spoke Spanish, and Canada has, according to what I know, close to about 125 languages represented in Canada from various demographics from around the world. So, how does that play out?
I think language access as a human right is a topic that we should be talking about. And when I see situations like this, I'm like, we don't talk about it enough. You
It
know,
should be a human rights issue. I mean, the reason I bring it up because I feel strongly about it. Like, yeah, you need, as a human rights, you need like equality, you need food and shelter, you need other things. But language to be understood in those types of situations. Nobody's saying, don't go to English or French school or don't learn the official language of the country. But when you get into a situation that we just described right now today during our conversation, which is very tragic, and I totally feel for the police officer who was trying to save a baby. I get it. I understand where their position, but at the same time, we left wondering as professionals in the industry, could we have saved this situation by having and conducting a very, I want to say, natural conversation in the language of the all involved, in this case, Spanish.
yeah, absolutely. And the reason that it's a human rights issue is because if a person, we're welcoming them here into Canada. We're saying you can live here. You have rights. You can enjoy our services, our police services, our court services. All of this is for you. But then if you can't, it's about being yourself in situations and in crisis situations, especially, right? If you're having a mental health crisis, you should be able to communicate fully, just like a Canadian who speaks English in Surrey should. The fact that there is an additional barrier and that barrier can make the difference between life or death, because if I truly believe if they had established a conversation with this woman, something could have been achieved. So this person, supposedly they enjoy the same rights as everyone else, but because there is this language access issue, in practice, they don't. They don't.
Mm-hmm.
They have a much bigger chance of somehow having a bad outcome in a police situation, in a court situation, and that's not fair. And they should be, as much as humanly possible, they should be able to express themselves and to understand what is going on, as best as good as anyone else.